Quick disclaimer, this is an AI voice, which is not going to be perfect. There is a transcript in the description as well as subtitles for you to read along with. Scarcity is a basic economic problem which influences the choices that individuals and businesses make. Choice is also affected by the different economic agents and their objectives, which may conflict with one another. With every decision that is made, there is the issue of scarcity. This is where there are unlimited wants and needs, but a finite amount of resources to meet them. Along with this issue, there is the issue of potential trade-offs, where doing more of one thing means you can do less of another. As well as this, there is an opportunity cost with every decision. This is where an option is taken and the individual loses out of the option that they did not take. This is important to consumers as they want the most value from how they spend their time and money. This is important to producers as they want the best return on their investment. This is important to governments as they want to make the choice that will benefit society the most. A business needs objectives for many reasons. Having objectives gives the business a target and something to work towards and keeps the business on track and moving in the right direction. They also motivate employees and stakeholders if the objectives are achievable and realistic. There are three main objectives that a business may have. These are profit maximization, is sales maximization, and satisficing. Profit maximization is the objective of making as much profit as possible, which is done by reducing the costs and maximizing the selling price. This may be the business's objective because entrepreneurs measure success by wealth, which can be used to fund a specific lifestyle for them. This could also be because the business needs to please their stakeholders and make a return, which tends to be the case for larger businesses. It is assumed that all businesses are profit maximizers and will work harder to produce more and gain more profit. Sales maximization is the objective of selling as many units as possible to build customer loyalty. The business may be making more sales than their competitors, which increases their market share and allows them to charge higher prices if their competition decreases. This is only a short-term strategy as the business will need to make a profit in order to survive in the long term. Satisficing is the objective of making enough profit for the business in order to find the right work-life balance. The entrepreneur may not be focused on maximizing profit, as most businesses are. They may want to make just enough profit so that they can fund a specific lifestyle or pursue certain ambitions or growth plans. There are 7 other business objectives. These are survival, market share, cost efficiency, return on investment, employee welfare, customer satisfaction, and social objective. Survival is the objective of making enough to cover the business's costs and break even. The entrepreneur may be satisfied with the survival of the business if the business is going through a tough time and is struggling to make more sales. This may mean that the business is not making a profit, so the entrepreneur will have to find ways to reduce the costs. Market share is the percentage of the total market supplied by one business. If a business has this as an objective, they will want to gain a larger market share so that they will have more market power, which gives them a degree of security and reduces the risk that they have. Cost efficiency is the objective of minimizing waste or maximizing the amount produced with the available resources. A business may have this objective so that they can minimize their costs as much as possible, which will allow them to make more profit. Having return on investment means that the business focuses on ensuring a sufficient return on the amount invested into the business. A business may have this objective to ensure that they have benefited more from their investment than they would have by doing something else with their money, such as keeping it in a bank to earn interest. If a business is focused on employee welfare, then they will be paying above the minimum wage to give their employees a fair wage. A business may have this goal to ensure their employees are working effectively and will not leave them. Customer satisfaction is the objective of ensuring customers stay loyal. A business may have this objective to ensure they receive more sales and profit from repeat purchases of customers. A business may decide to be more ethical when it comes to setting their objectives and focus on the sustainability of their production. A business may do this to ensure the resources that they use do not inhibit the future generations. A stakeholder is someone who can affect or be affected by an organization. There are 2 types of stakeholders, internal and external. An internal stakeholder is anyone inside the business, which includes business owners, employees, managers, and directors. Each of these stakeholders expect different things from the business. The business owner is a major shareholder that works in the firm. Managers and directors look for something meaningful and purposeful in the business and want the business to grow. Employees look for many things in a firm, including high-paid job security, good working condition, fair treatment, fringe benefits, good health and safety, promotion prospects, and training opportunities. An external stakeholder is anyone outside the business that has an interest in the business, which includes shareholders, customers, creditors, suppliers, local communities, the government, and pressure groups. All of these stakeholders look for different things from the business. Shareholders look for high profits, high dividends, long-term growth, prospect for capital gain, a say in the business, a positive corporate image, and preferential treatment as customers. Customers look for low prices, good value for money, high quality products, good service, innovation, certain and regular supply, a varied choice of goods, and clear and accurate information. Creditors look for prompt payment, interest payment on outstanding debt, repayment at the agreed date, and creditworthiness of the organization. Suppliers look for a long-term relationship with the firm, high-value contracts, frequent and regular orders, prompt payments, fair prices, and growth in the firm, which will lead to more orders. The local community looks for employment prospects, environment safeguarding, their acceptance of social responsibility and ethical behavior. The government looks for their compliance with laws and regulations, efficient use of resources, employment opportunities, contribution to the national economy, and tax payment. Pressure groups look for their views to be heard by the business. There are two approaches a firm can take: the shareholder approach and the stakeholder approach. The shareholder approach is more focused on profits and cutting costs, whereas the stakeholder approach is more focused on long-term investment and boosting sales. However, trying to meet stakeholder objectives may come at a cost, which will cause profits to fall, which conflict with the shareholders' objectives. As well as this, trying to meet the shareholders' objectives of maximizing profits may negatively affect the other stakeholders, as the firm will be cutting costs and reducing the quality of their products and services. Corporate social responsibility is a policy that outlines the firm's commitments to their stakeholders. Corporate social responsibility is beneficial as it improves the firm's reputation, improves their customer loyalty, brings on more job applicants, and can increase long-term profits. However, there are drawbacks to corporate social responsibility, as there are short-term costs and it may not differentiate the firm from its competitors. The effectiveness of corporate social responsibility depends on the firm's economic situation, the costs, and how well the policy is communicated. Thank you for watching this video on scarcity, choice, and potential conflicts. I'll see you in the next lesson.